My Soul Journey, Silent Lesson by Mr. Clemore. Did you know that the human body has approximately 37.2 trillion cells? All of these cells work together to maintain life. This is true because according to the cell theory, all of life is made up of cells. Cells are the most basic unit of life. Lastly, all cells come from other cells. Dear Diary, my name is Ryu. I'm a specialized cell known as a lymphocyte, or B cell. I belong to the immune system clan. These lands are so vast, from the bone marrow villages, the great thymus warrior halls, the lymph node markets, to the ornamented city of the spleen. I spend most of my days with my father traveling from our pearl white home in the bone marrow village to the rugged roads of the arteries and veins. I love spending time with my father. He is one of the greatest hunter warriors throughout the lands. He has been teaching me the ways of hunting virus beasts that have been infecting our beautiful lands. We have been blessed with magical weapons that have been infused with antibody magic. These weapons memorize each virus beast it has encountered and helps cool them out of the lands. Lately, the weather has been weird. It's normally a nice warm weather of 98.6 Fahrenheit, but it has not been for 14 days straight. It's been a blistering heat wave of over 102.4 Fahrenheit. In normal times, the weather would go back to normal, but now all of a sudden, it plummeted down. Snow? Snow in these lands is an irregular thing. The white blood cell leaders are on alarm. They say the change of climate is due to a great virus beast that has returned. There have been reports of sightings the great virus beast in the majestic windy fields of the lungs. Today I leave with my father for the greatest hunt of all. Diary. This is my cell journey. Snow and darkness. It's a terrifying thing when hunting far away from home. My father doesn't believe in using fire when hunting. He says it diminishes night vision, and the only light we need is from the moon. The moonlight bounces off the muscle mountains and the skeletal canyons that the vein and artery roads intertwine with. The natural light illuminates the surface, creating silhouette. It's a long climb to the great windy fields of the lungs. My breath is heavy, and I can feel the snow and elevation begin to slowly disable my organelles. My father realizes and begins to speak in a soft tone to calm my nerves. His battle-hardened voice whispers to me a story of one of his greatest hunts. At the end of each story comes with a lesson. He murmurs, Ryu, always remember to be swift and silent. But most important, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I realize my father wants me to take my time. When I rush, it has negative consequences. We reach a plateau, and I feel my organelles regaining their strength. My father pats me on the back and whispers, Welcome, son, to the great field of the lungs. All the land's winds travel here. I can see every blade of grass finally sway back and forth from each passing gust of the wind. It's simply a beautiful sight. That's when I see a silhouette of a beast. The joy in my nucleus rises. Mitochondria kicked in and I blurt out, "Ah!" My war cry echoed throughout the fields. Even the great winds did not muffle my voice. I released my arrow from my bow, embodying all the antibody magic. My arrow sailed true to its destination. My father looks at me with stern eyes, and I realize I just broke the most important rule he had taught me on hunting a great virus beast. At that moment, we see my arrow rise off several feet off the ground. A glint of moonlight shines on the elevated arrow, and it's absolutely ice frozen. I'm so confused that this happened. The antibody magic should have disintegrated the virus beast. Unless... My father forcefully shoves me and roars, Ryu! Run! It's a brand new virus beast! The creature lunges in the air, and the moonlight makes me see the full ginormous virus. I'm in a full sprint, and in the corner of my eye, I see my father tackle the gigantic beast off the plateau. I stop. All I hear are the great winds of the lungs, tears freezing on my face. Then I hear all the winds cease for a moment, distorted, not from one rumbling roar, but two. All I feel is snow and darkness.